Alright, welcome back.
Infestation problems? Automated turret, mate.
This is Deep Rock Galactic once again, and this time we're going to be running as an engineer. Now the engineer... Auto shotgun, very nice weapon. I don't have the locked weapon yet. He's got a grenade launcher, very nice. As opposed to... see, he starts out with these laser utility refraction emitters, or lures, which projects a dwarf hologram, which is useful against the big guys. But sticky mines are always welcome. Oh, and he's got the platform gun, and he's got turrets. So the engineer probably has the second most firepower, second to the gunner. And he might even be able to beat the gunner if under certain circumstances, just on pure volume of fire. So let's see, we've done sandblasted, and we did one of these, I forget which one. Let's do crystalline caverns, and what we will do... Probably a salvage. Alright. So this is probably my favorite mission type, is the salvage operation. Basically, there are going to be mini-mules that were... well, we'll see. Here we go.
Drop pod is cleared. Warm up. Time to get to work, team.
Let's see. Other things to note. The multiplayer is really good. I would highly recommend it. And you just drop it on people's games that are open because they'll need you. And it shares all the... I mean, it like duplicates all of the bonuses for everybody, so there's no... you don't lose anything by having people come in and play with you. You only gain by doing so, so... let's see. Engineer. We will see what he does. So, yeah. So basically, well, Mission Control will give us the mission description as we come in.
Check your gear and let's go!
Now the crystalline caverns look really cool.
This is a salvage mission. A previous crew lost their mini-mules, their drop pod, and their lives in this cave. Find and repair the lost mules, get the drop pod operational, and return to base. Expect heavy infestation, and try not to mess it up like your former colleagues.
So that's the mission description. We have to find and repair some mini-mules and get to an already existing drop pod, or escape pod, and basically get out with the mini-mules. These missions seem like they wouldn't be combat-centric, but they are surprisingly so, and we will see why in a moment. Engineer. Auto shotgun, very nice weapon. Second weapon, grenade launcher, also very nice. Platform gun. This one is a little weird to get used to. I didn't understand how to use it when I first played the game. You gotta be really careful to not like get into areas with overhangs that much. And there's actually some cool tricks that you can do with it. I'll just show one off right here. So let's say I wanted to go up here. I mean, I don't, but whatever. I got plenty of ammo.
Platforms placed.
You can actually put platforms on other platforms to make a staircase. And I didn't think of this until like the third or fourth time I played Engineer. But this is actually really nice. And if you're
one platform ready to use
in a pinch, it can be extremely useful to have that. Let's see.
Bosco, mine it.
So that's that's platform gun 101. It's slow. You need to be careful and methodical with the platform gun because it's hard to tell exactly how high you can jump and stuff like that. So you just gotta kind of go slow. And I would highly recommend that you use more ammo, or expect to use more ammo of it than you think you will at first glance, because it's just better to have more platforms than fewer, in general. It's one of the ones that I didn't like the first time I played it, but now that I've played with it a few more times, I understand it better. and it's actually pretty good. It's another one of those ones that can help the whole team, if you're careful with it. The thing is that you can hinder the team, too, by putting them in weird places, so you gotta be careful not to do that. So we're supposed to be collecting fossils again.
Mine it.
And of course, there's one. Sometimes they put them in the weirdest freaking places, man.
Access provided. Platform.
I don't know if that'll work. That might not be quite right. Yeah, I made it. That was lucky. I am normally not that skilled with this platform gun.
You're cute, but you're dead. Help me with the minerals here.
So the auto shotgun, not a whole lot of range. Decently powerful.
I called for Molly.
It's good, but not incredible. But the real thing that makes the engineer shine are the sentry turrets, which we will show off in a minute. Man, it's uncommon for oh, well, another one.
Go fetch.
I've got an extended magazine for it. Normally it carries 8, now it carries 11. Oh boy.
Where is that damn tip? I need you here.
Come on. Alright. Let's see. Did I get extended ammo for the... I must have. Because it used to have like...
I killed the looper, and I'm not so
It used to have like 11 shots, now it has 14. Not that I'm complaining, more grenades is always a good thing in this game. So I haven't used the proximity mines before, so I don't know how effective they're going to be, but we're certainly going to try them out if we see anything bigger than a grunt. Heck, I might even try it out on a grunt, why not? Okay, so it looks like the path crosses here. I don't think so. Okay, so these are not that bad, but you gotta stay out of the paths between them, basically. Or at least you have to time it. As you can see, that is not doing much. Enjoy, guys. Ooh, I like that. That is effective. They're still friggin' attacking us. Oh, we got something. You hear that? That's a mule. It's gotta be. Oh, you see those? You see those light spheres? Those are the mules. Okay. I'm trying to look around.
Flares. Recharging. Bosco. Mine it.
Make sure I'm not missing any. Come on.
Molly, over here.
It's kind of funny that considering even though you've got, that you're looking for mules in these missions, they give you a mule of your own. It seems like the mission would be a little harder and a little more interesting if you had to find one of the other mules first. Reason being that you wouldn't be able to deposit any nitra until you got that first mule, right? So it'd be like, do I have enough resources, or can I maintain my resources long enough to get that first mule? Question mark. I think that'd be fun. but I don't know. Maybe that's too hard. Oh, come on. So you notice that the rocks here take 3 hits to break open a bit of. That's true of this area and the magma zone as well, I think. The fungus bogs and the, whatchamacallit, the biozone, I think both take 2. For areas like this, you really want to have a driller along so that they can do most of the heavy lifting on that.
Working again.
You know, if you can. And it's not always true that you can. So we still need, I think, what, 5 more fossils? Oh wait, yeah, that's a good sound.
New bug open.
It sounds like probably Praetorian. It's weird, sometimes the Praetorians will just kind of like ignore you. They'll just sit somewhere and not do anything at all. Oh, and these holes usually spit out the little swarmers.
Flares ain't ready.
Uh-huh. Is that a... Yeah, that's a fossil up there. Yeah, that one's gonna be really hard to get to. Oh god,
baby!
yeah, I really need a driller along for this one. There's that Praetorian. Enjoy, dude.
Sticking it to the bugs.
Oh, it didn't arm fast enough. Oh, no, it did. Oh, does it have multiple hits? Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I don't have a driller along right now, so I'm gonna just have to push through if I want that. Well, you know what I can do, actually? Okay, if I'm careful... Oh, boy. If I'm careful, immediately fall a meter. Or, like, 20 meters. A long way. I got enough nitro. Ouch. Oh, no, one of these guys.
Here, have a bullet in the fight.
So one of the bonuses I have on him is a thorn ability, which causes anything that hits him with a melee attack to take physical damage. Very useful against these little guys. Uh-huh. There, you can have that.
Don't get too attached now.
It just keeps going! That's gorgeous! Wow. That was incredible. So we can fire 4 times per grenade?
Help me mine this.
That's crazy good. Another fossil.
Platform. Bosco, mine it!
Now when you're playing multiplayer, you don't get Bosco, so all these things that are like up high on walls become incredibly difficult to get to.
Platform!
Alright, 7 fossils out of 10. Need 3 more.
go fetch.
Wow, that proximity sticky bomb is even better than I thought. Because it stunned the guy. It stunned him there, and he like sat there and just took damage 4 times in a row, which totally went through him. It's even better than the gunner sticky bombs, which I really like, but that might be even better. Oh, there's some nitro over here.
Help me with the minerals here.
You gotta keep an eye on the ceiling, because there will often be stuff up there that you just
I needed that.
will not see unless you're really careful. Especially since it's very hard to get light up there. The scout can do it with the flare gun, but everybody else can only throw those handheld flares.
Eat it.
And so, yeah, it can be very difficult to actually get light up into ceilings of large areas, and I should not hit that. Ow. There's another one.
Mine it.
Haven't I already been here? Yeah. Okay. I guess I have enough nitro now. Come on. I still want to get those fossils. Also, I keep jumping off of ledges, but there's no reason to do that. If you're not like trying to actually like make a long distance, you just get hurt more. I don't know why I'm doing it. One thing that I haven't really talked about so far are the perks. So there are actually there's actually a fairly robust system of perks that you pick up for like doing certain mission things, and
Moscow!
so the problem I'm going to have is that mark is only going to stay there for a few seconds. And it's probably not going to be long enough. Yeah, you see it's gone already. And I almost fell off there again. Sheesh.
Give me some light.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually do this. Oh, come on. Where's that coming from? And it's gone again. So, the enemies can hit you through walls. There's a little bit of a problem there. So you gotta watch out for that. Like when you're trying something like this.
I'm gonna kill you all! Look there!
Let me through. Come on. There it is. Come on. For some reason, it doesn't like to be picked up from behind. Whatever. am I not picking up anything? Oh no, he's in the way.
The tin can is surely hungry today.
That's another problem, it looks like. That if I start making a tunnel like this, then the mule will just sit in the tunnel and block me. Oh, and this is time-consuming in this area, especially. Oh, oh boy. Fun times. Okay. Close enough.
Molly is on the way.
I'd really like to get up there.
I actually think we're gonna make it.
Like, there's clearly stuff up there. And I made it really close to the top. You can't tell the mule to get out of your way. And this is the way that I got killed again already. Is there just ceiling up here? Am I crazy? Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Platform up.
That's another thing you can do. Oh yeah, look at that. It is just... Huh. I thought there was something to it, but I guess not. Fossil.
Right there. Access provided. Platform.
Oh. There we go. One more fossil needed, huh? Oops. Dang it. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, second mule. And we still need one more fossil.
Mule powering up. Good work.
Alright, that took care of him. What do we got?
Bug trap 2.0.
Boom. Boom. Nice. Kaboom.
Dark history. Go crusher. Red sugar.
Red sugar is health. It can be sometimes very easy to find and sometimes very difficult to find. Come on.
Well done. Mule repaired.
Oh, and I'm also just being lazy about setting turrets down. Just being way lazy about setting turrets down. Okay, so I'm not going to hit that button yet until I get all of the fossils. The reason being that they're going to head back to the drop pod, and I won't be able to drop off anything with them unless I go back to the drop pod in that case. So until I finish my secondary mission objective, I'm going to keep them along with me because, well, they're handy to have around. Come on. Almost there. Oh, is this... fun. Then there was this, which I don't think I went this way. No, but it doesn't lead anywhere particularly interesting. Huh. Actually, a little surprised to find a dead end. Is it really a dead end? No? Question mark? There should be a path dug here. Oh yeah, here it is. Right behind this guy. You see that? I dug it. I mean, I just forgot about it. Or I didn't see it. Yeah. Come on. Just one more fossil. One more fossil and I'll finish this mission. I've been here too. Fortunately, all of the old flares that you throw remain visible, which means that you can kind of tell whether you've been in an area already. Kinda. Huh?
Flares recharging. Make every bullet count.
Oh, there's one. See that? Right there.
Go, Bosco.
Taking a little damage there. It's not too bad. We're gonna get refilled in a minute anyway. Hup. Yeah, here we go.
That hit the spot.
And we are done. Just gotta get back to the drop pod without taking too much damage.
That won't create.
Alright, we are at the drop pod. So I'm gonna call the supply drop.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way. Secondary objective completed. Make it home to collect your bonus.
And I'm gonna hit the button.
Let's follow the mule. It's
Okay.
heading for the drop pod.
The mules are heading back.
So
Follow them and let's get
they
that
still will
drop
drop the
pod
green
fixed.
flashy
Remember,
things.
you can always deposit on the side of the drop pod. All mules are secure.
Also, they just
Now
kind
get
of-
the pod working. First, establishing a proper connection between the pod and the space rig. Set up the uplink.
Yeah, the mini-MULEs kind of freak out there. I don't know why. Oh, there they go. They just vanished. Alright, so now that we got the mini-MULEs up there, we got to uplink to mission control. For this,
One sentry gun ready
I'm going to put the sentry guns down. You'll notice that the sentry guns have their own separate ammo supply,
ready to shoot.
in addition to my ammo supply of sentry gun ammo.
Sentry gun needs assembly.
Right now, my sentry guns can hold 90 rounds a pop. And I can in total carry something like 500. And basically, you have to dump bullets into them as they use them up. It's pretty cool. I'm also out of grenades.
Uplink ready. Triangulation initiated. Do not leave the triangulation zone or we will lose the connection. We only got one shot at this.
Okay, so this is especially hard on solo because of the fact that I'm the only one that can stay in the
Right
zone.
between the eyes.
It doesn't count if Bosco's in the zone.
Triangulation at 50%.
Oh, got one of these guys. Sometimes they will throw enemies at you that deliberately move you out of the space. There are a few different types. That was one of them. It will grab you and fly away, basically. Very irritating in this portion of the game.
Triangulation at 75%. Almost there.
Boom, boom. Right here, Bosco.
They will also throw enemies at you that make it so that you, like, get stuck. Or enemies that try to make it so that part of the very small area that you have to stay in is,
Uplink triangulation completed.
Where's he
Remote
coming from?
control reestablished. Stand by. Sending in fresh fuel cells for the drop pod.
Alright, so we finished that.
All right.
They're gonna drop in fuel cells for us.
Getting supplies.
If you hold the R key down, as you can see there, it returns the sentries. What? What? Ouch.
Fuel cells have arrived. Get them
There they
set
are.
up.
So I recall the drones because I'm going to set them up over here now.
Sentry gun needs assembly.
Interesting thing about the sentry guns, only the engineer can give them ammo, but anybody can build them. So if you are playing multiplayer,
One sentry gun ready to be built.
you can just set them down and have other people build them up to speed things up.
Sentry on.
Alright. 2 sentry guns, fully loaded. I've got weaponry loaded up pretty well. We're gonna fuel up the drop pod, and we're gonna get out of here. I think we can do it. Alright.
Fuel
Once you
cells
finish that,
charging.
once again, you get
Keep
your
them operational.
boundary area to
We're
stay in.
expecting an increase in hostiles.
It starts up at 25% because if you get out, that happens, and it drops down rapidly.
Stay close to the fuel
So-
cells.
You know, if you're playing solo, just prioritize standing near these things above all else. And if you're playing multiplayer, well, then you can get multiple people in there and it'll go faster. What? I would really love a motion sensor. But this game already kind of has that Aliens feel to it. It'd be great to have a motion sensor.
Reloading.
Also note that my turrets cannot friendly fire me, but you can friendly fire people in this game in general.
Fuel cells at 75%.
Almost
You're
done.
almost there.
Oh no, we gotta...
Sticky grenade!
Oh gosh. Ugh. Nice.
Fuel cells fully charged. Drop pod engine powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost ready to pull you and the goods out.
I actually really like these proximity mines. I didn't realize that they have like multiple charges. That makes them incredibly nice. One more minute.
Onboard mainframe booting.
I like the way that they thought up things for the mission control guy to say as things are as the count.
Orbital trajectory.
It just adds a little tension to it. I like it a lot.
Powering radiation shielding.
Sticky grenade noise. Let's show them some pain!
Ecom operational.
I don't know what ecom is. There's the door. Come on.
Pod thrusters calibrated.
Oh, that's a good sound.
Drop pod powered up and ready to leave.
Alright,
Time to bring
so
them all home.
once this
Get
thing
on
is
board
powered up,
and
you only get
leave
1
them
minute
out
to
here.
hop on, so it's best to just not screw around.
Escape pod.
Solid!
Off we go. Boom. Last thing we hear as we fly out. I like it. Alright. So that's the engineer. Very nice, versatile class. I mean, everybody's pretty fun to play. I just think I haven't gotten used to the driller enough yet. Like, I mean, he's got his uses. And if you play multiplayer, which you should... Alright, so, perk points. There's a whole bunch of different, like, things that you can do that give you perks. So... Right? So... every time you do a certain number of them, you get a certain number of perk points. So, for instance, if right now I have 2 Cave Leech Cluster Warnings to complete, of which I've done 1 of 2. If I complete a mission that has a Cave Leech Cluster Warning, this will pop up to 2 of 2, and I'll get 2 reward points.
Easy.
And then when I do it, and then it'll rank up. You see that little rank bar, and it'll probably take more to give me the same number of perk points. You can't just farm the same thing over and over again. Then there's a very large number of, I wouldn't say it's a huge number, but it's a decent number of perks, many with upgrades. I don't really have enough perk points to buy much. But the big ones, the important ones, are these stars, because they give you new passive perk slots, which allow you to use more perks at the same time. So with that said, we'll just close this for now, and I will call it a day. Yeah, so this has been the Engineer, Deep Rock Galactic. Very fun. Next time we will play, the Gutter, probably on a attack mission. So yeah, thanks for watching, Deep Rock Galactic goodness. See you next time.